Writing this way feels way more enriching, satisfying, and rewarding. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara East. I'm a writer, blogger, YouTuber, and the author of the mystery novel Every Time He Dies. And in this week's video, I want to talk about how it's okay to take your time with writing. We can be so hard on ourselves, and writing, honestly, can be really frustrating because it's the exact opposite of everything that capitalism and hustle culture stand for. Writing takes time. And yes, of course, we shouldn't speak in absolutes because writing doesn't have to take time. There are people out there who write and publish books in 6 to 8 weeks because they write their initial draft, they give it a quick edit, and then they hit publish. Dean Wesley Smith and Christine Catherine Rush are big believers in the originality and authenticity that can come through fast drafting. Though admittedly, both of these authors always give their work 3 rounds of edits before they hit publish. But something you have to remember about this particular model of writing is that in order to be a viable business, you need to publish long-form content every 3 months. If you subscribe to the rapid release model, you'll notice that you'll have a peak in sales at the beginning, but then this will taper off over the first month, the second month, and then the third month. Some people maintain this schedule because it's their full-time job and they want to have writing as a sustainable source of income. However, there is a massive dropout rate within the rapid release model, and this is because writing takes energy, and many people find that writing 8,000 to 10,000 words a day and publishing a new 40 to 60,000 word book every 3 months is just unsustainable, and they quickly become burnt out. To paraphrase the creator of 20 Books to 50K, Michael Angelou has said, "If you stop writing and publishing books, then you'll stop making money." Rapid release is one option, but it's not the only option available to writers. This model works because it follows the rules of capitalism and hustle culture, but that doesn't mean that it's sustainable or enjoyable. The problem is most of us aren't working full-time as writers. Though for some of us, that's the dream. Because we're working full-time jobs or maintaining a portfolio career, our time with writing is less than we desire. We get frustrated that it takes us so long to finish a first draft, but writing has always been slow with very few exceptions, such as Charles Dickens' serial publications and then the golden days that happened after CreateSpace came about in 2002. It used to be that releasing 1 book a year was considered fast, and to be honest, I actually can't even imagine keeping up at that pace, at least not at the moment. For example, if I had published the first, second, or third draft of my current manuscript, it would have been fine, but it would have lacked the complexity and the emotional richness that the current manuscript has, and I'm right now on draft 6 and nearly at the end. You can write and publish at whatever speed suits you. This is totally in your control. But do not use your slower pace as a reason to beat yourself up. Because here's the thing, even when you work on your writing 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, I promise you it still feels slow. Because we're often not finishing anything in a single sitting. Instead, writing is a chipping away process. It's a slow progression, a gentle unfurling. Writing this way feels way more enriching, satisfying, and rewarding. We're able to go deep into the work and to explore all the possible variations. And we allow for space for new discoveries and revelations to occur in the actual act of writing, but also when we're away from writing and we're out living our lives. In this model, writing isn't a product, it's a practice. It's an activity that is connected to every other part of our life, and every part of our life is connected to our writing. You're allowed to take your time, to get messy, to question the work, to lift your game and stretch your abilities. to work in short bursts and long walks. It's okay to spend your time writing. The world will wait. And when you're ready, you'll know that you did the right thing by yourself and the book, because writing itself is the reward. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you struggle with this problem too? Do you wish that writing was quicker? Do you wish that you could publish more frequently? Or are you kind of okay with taking a slower pace? I'd love to know, so please leave a comment below. Now, if you'd like even more writing advice, of course, check out the other videos on this channel or head to TaraEast.com and dive into the archives. While you're there, be sure to join my email newsletter, because when you do, I'll send you a free gift, and every Thursday morning you'll get a newsletter to your inbox containing a little note by me, links to that week's blog and vlog, as well as juicy resources I've discovered that week, a quote, as well as some other little tidbits that I only share via email. Thank you so much for being here this week, guys. I really appreciate it. Now stay safe, stay calm, and keep writing, because the world actually does need more books. I'll see you next week.